what you mean. Breaking through glass cages inside of me. Surfing and swimming in a never-ending sea. Finding missing puzzles to keep. Crack the cracking for everyone to sleep. Illusions walking and living like zombies. Allowing people to play with my mind like chess piece. Stole the key to my psyche. Now for years I just wanna hide me. Deflowered and free. Initiations with time.
What up? It's your girl in here, back with another video. This video is for Taurus season. This is going to be for Aries. Anywhere you have Aries in your chart, this message is going to be for you. Thank you so much for tuning into this message. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome as well. Please be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Hit the notification bell so you know when a new video is dropping. Thank you so much. Leave a comment below if this video has resonated for you and how it resonated for you. And let's get into it. So Aries, Taurus season is your second house. Taurus, the second house to Aries energy. So this is all about the money, all about the cream. Dollar bills, y'all. Okay. We did have the new moon take place in this section of the chart. So this is easily a good time for you to be able to start new endeavors when it comes to investing your money, or looking at what you have been invested in rather during this eclipse season, so you can see what changes and developments have taken place, was working for you, was not working for you, was draining you financially or causing some type of constraint financially. That will be brought more to the forefront, especially over the next 2 weeks, where things will start to take a toll on your money incoming and outgoing. You'll want to pay more attention to how you rest, how you take care of your body, and how you value the things that you already have in your life so that they can continue to be there. Okay, so let's look at some other messages. All right, I am the High Priestess Luminescent, and I have the power to manifest my desires in alignment with my divine assignment for the greatest good of all. I see. Spirit, what messages do we have for Aries gang, Aries energy during this Taurus eclipse season? What messages do we have for Aries during this Taurus eclipse season? Okay, what messages do we have for Aries energy during this Taurus eclipse season? Okay, and I just saw the solar eclipse card. So that number on that card is a 44. And it talks about evolution. So there's definitely some big changes taking place in your life when it comes to a shift in your values. So we got the Jupiter position, moon, soul, a gift that you already have that is being expanded or can be used. Okay, the moon, what is being expanded on right now and coming to the light is your South Node life sets. Okay, that's what's being brought to the forefront. What is something you're going to be working on? Partners, 7th house, working on partnerships. Okay, the South Node is happening in your 8th house, Scorpio, where the full moon in Scorpio will take place in the 8th house energy, which is all about not only debts, but it's about shared resources, how you share them with other people. So I could definitely see this as you have a soul mission or a gift as a soul to partner with certain particular issues, things, situations, and people to help develop this skill of partnership in this lifetime. It's for a certain cause, a specific soul journey that you have, or you must parallel. You have to pair up with certain types of people, or for a certain cause you have to pair up with people right now. Okay, and this full moon is going to illuminate for you how the calling that this new moon has awakened us all to, with the conjunction to Uranus taking place, is going to wake you up to something that has to do with sharing with another person. And the 8th house is the bond to marriage. 7th house is partnerships, but it's like the 7th house is partnerships, and then the partnerships get a bit serious where you start to see the side of people that you didn't know existed, but that has always been there. They just never really put it out there, been vulnerable enough to show you, or them show you, or, you know, vice versa. I mean, and it doesn't mean that they were trying to hide their true feelings or their true personality. It's just something that comes in time, this life's debt. So maybe you're working with someone, you didn't realize how deep in debt they were until later on. Maybe they have money issues that you thought they had covered, but then more starts to rise to the surface, or this could be you with another person. Okay, and your outcome is the lunar eclipse change. Okay, that's your outcome, the sun position. And at the bottom we have 4th house roots. Okay, so yeah, this could definitely signal to me a shift in finances, especially if it has to do with family. Okay, all right, so let's get into it. Let's clarify this here. Okay, so yeah, it's, you have a soul mission, or you're expanding you might have a natural gift when it comes to handling money or dealing with numbers and money altogether, and you're realizing that maybe you've partnered with someone who, like I was saying before, is in debt, or they're lacking in something that is affecting you or both of you guys financially. You may be working on a project that is affecting your finances as well. So and you want to preserve the relationship more. If you're looking to preserve the relationship more than the money, then by all means make sure you take care to communicate to that person how you feel and where you are now, and also allow them to express themselves equally, whether you agree or disagree with how they feel or not. That's fine. Accepting how they feel and what they think about the situation is better. You know, on an agree to disagree, is better to do that versus to completely tarnish the relationship out of, you know, anger or disappointment, all because of money, something that can be replaced. Okay, now your outcome of the situation being the lunar eclipse change 43, which is the 7. There may be some type of separation, or there may be some type of justice being wrapped around the situation that may begin during the lunar eclipse that's going to take place on the 16th in Scorpio, which again, this is representing the 8th house energy to Aries. So there's definitely going to be a shift. I feel like this is more like an integration of opposing, you know, opinions or energy that is currently being worked on at this time. And it may have to do with things that have to do with your family, but 28 is a number that has to do with money too. All right, so let's clarify these 4 here. So I feel like you already know what to do or how to do something. You're just trying to, or you have a karmic cycle where you have to be aware or awaken to the fact that just because you know what you want to do and how you want to do something doesn't mean that other people have that same soul connection with themselves, or they have one that's different. So they may be overstanding about something in other areas, but they're not overstanding in one particular area that you're really good at. Be very careful not to judge them. Be very careful to be sensitive about the fact that they're unaware. It doesn't mean you can't give them the knowledge that you have, but this is showing, this is a grand opportunity for you to, you know, step out of your ego, or step out of, you know, your selfishness for a moment, and be more compassionate with the person. Show more appreciation for the fact that they're willing to, you know, learn, or they're willing to come to you for advice or, you know, support. And don't just, you know, don't create a habit of feeling like superior to someone else just because you know how to do something that someone else doesn't. Let them go through the journey of figuring it out, because there's something that you have no idea, or you're not very privy to all of what's going on in secret, Scorpio, and all will be revealed very soon, or at least some of it. But if there's anything in particular that you are pressing about someone or a situation, and you're trying to figure out why isn't this happening or why is that happening, it may be because they have a karmic debt that they're working to pay off right now. So don't judge them, and don't judge yourself. If you're this person, you don't have to judge yourself. Love on yourself, take care of yourself. Taurus energy is all about self-care. So there's somewhere, and this could be happening as a mirror effect in your life too, there's some place or there's some particular relationship that you have with someone, and either your ideas about them are surrounding money. It could be where's their money, or why they're not making no money, or what do they do with their money. It could be those types of questions you could be asking, or someone could be asking you about that even. Or you may be thinking about what you're going to do with your money, how you want to use your money, what are you looking to invest in, or the investments you already made. How are they assisting you with the path that you know you're supposed to be on now? And is it supporting any and all partnerships that you're choosing to connect with on this specific soul journey? So let's look at this moon soul card. Okay, the gift, yeah, 2 of Cups. And this card is a 2 as well. This moon card is a 2. So you have a soul tribe. You have the gift of having a soul tribe or a connection. Cancer energy too, 4th house. You have been gifted with some type of familial support during this change. Okay, life steps. What's being revealed right now about life steps for Aries energy? Life steps, something to be taken care of. Be responsible about something. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords, conflicted ideas. Okay. And we got the 6 of Swords at the bottom. Interesting, right? This is like leaving, getting rid of your debt or connections to the past. You need to leave. It's time for you to leave them behind. It may be conflicting ideas surrounding you doing this or how you go about it. You definitely need to have a conversation with someone on how to take care of something moving forward. There's 2 people that got their back to you in this picture, but it's like a shallow win. This is like not wanting to, it's like not wanting to do something, but you know you have to because it's what you signed up for. And maybe it's just you alone are the person who has to handle the situation, even though you're already in a tribe or a group or a relationship or some type of organization. There's something that you specifically have to do separate from everybody else. You have to do it differently from everyone else. And because that's on your soul to do, that's your soul mission, is going to cause conflict. But you can, you know, move away from that conflicted energy and get into your zone and move forward because you got work to do. Let's look at this partnership. What you're working on in partnerships. You have all the partners or the partnering or all the tools to partner with someone. You're not lacking in anything. Okay, even though you do have like this debt that's coming out of nowhere that kind of would make it a little difficult for you to do something, but whatever this karmic debt that you're paying or you're taking care of, it was meant for you to do because of whatever happened in your previous life or whatever energy you picked up from before coming here. You agreed to do it, and you wouldn't agree or have the energy to not energy. You're not going to be given a job to do on your soul mission if it wasn't possible for you to do it. And what you're working with spirit and understanding with partnering with your divinity is that you have all the tools available for you. Okay, you have everything you need. Therefore, it makes it easier for you to move out of situations that takes you back to an immature version of you and continue to move forward into this unknown territory. But you still have everything you need, even though it's an unknown territory. Okay, so I feel like you're working with people, or you have the ability to work with people and show them what you're capable of. And I feel like that's part of this karmic debt, is that you want to go work with somebody, or you want to do business with someone that a lot of people are not very, happy about. They kind of don't understand why you still want to work with this person. They may not trust them, but you have the ability to use that. And it's Aquarius energy, so it's like the underdog story. Maybe you're the one that's the underdog, or maybe you want to work with someone who's the underdog in the situation, and you see all the potentiality in this partnership, so you're going to continue on no matter how much it takes or how long it takes, and which is perfect, because this is the Saturn position, and it's the house of Libra. And Saturn and Libra are very good together. It basically is the perfect justice being served, especially if it's in integrity. Perfect justice being served. You know it's the right thing to do, so you're going to do it on behalf of yourself and what you know your soul mission is to do. You're not going to give up on something you know in your soul, and your purpose is to do this in some form or fashion. You know you have to connect with this person and work with this person in some form or fashion, because there's something for the both of you, not just you. You know there's something there for the both of you. Even if other people don't see it and they very much disagree with it, you know that this person has all it takes to be successful alongside you in a partnership type of business. Okay. And this doesn't have to be a business relationship. It could also be a one-on-one partnership that you have with somebody. You feel like you found your soulmate, but they may have a past that is very conflicting to how you was raised or what you believe to be, at first. You used to think much younger, or your yesteryears, that would never be the type of person you would get with, someone who has this type of history or past. But through working with this person and understanding them as a partner and not just as, someone to guard against, because that's how you were raised to believe through programming, that you shouldn't be with this type of person, or you should stay away from these type of people. You chose to put that information to the side and take a look at people for exactly who they are. And everyone has a past, everyone has a light and a dark side, and you chose to accept that person's dark as well as their light. And you're starting to understand that this relationship was choosing to be in this relationship that you feel is the right one for you, allows you to see not only all sides of them, but all sides of yourself. You're starting to pull out wisdom and mature in a way that completes you, understanding you more, because you chose to do that for someone else. So now you're starting to see that energy being reflected back to you. You're taking care of that karmic debt of not being so judgmental of other people, and you're more open to understanding people in a way that scares other people away. There may be things about someone that scares a lot of people away from them without even trying to, because they're just being true to themselves, and Scorpio is pure energy. Okay, and that's the outcome, is the Scorpio lunar eclipse, or the lunar eclipse period. All right, so what does this change? Okay, we got the sun, which is in the sun position too. The sun here, and at the bottom we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so the outcome is income. This is definitely going to be an advantage for you when it comes to, and this is Virgo energy here. So there's going to be a routine, or there is going Mercury and Virgo doing this Mercury retrograde. that's starting. You may be able to connect with people that you haven't. You may be able to reestablish relationships that may have gotten away from you, but you guys are still have all intents and purposes of working together, but things just kind of got in the way. You've been busy taking care of things that were a major priority, and maybe they were too, but now you have the ability to get some quiet time, go to work, or take a vacation or something like that. And with the sun being here, the lunar eclipse is going to help to illuminate you. And this may be through just a conversation, again, with this Mercury energy here. There may be a conversation between you and this other person where you get to fully get a full front seat view on what actually has been taking place in the dark that you were not aware of or privy to, or anyone was really privy to, because all this was taking place in the privacy of whoever this person was. And now you're starting to get a full understanding of why they are the way that they are, why did they move the way that they did. And money may have been an issue, or money can still be an issue, but they're figuring it out and working it out on their own. And again, this is not to judge anyone, because we're all in a state of awareness right now. We got House here, the King of Hearts. We're all being put in a state, in this country at least, where we have to be more aware of how we utilize and use our energy, because a lot of what we deemed as security is being ripped away from us so we can build something else. Okay, and this card is the King of Hearts, water element, foundations. And this is the Jefferson Baptist Church in the heart of Negro. Okay, and this is in Harmony Community, Putnam County, Georgia. It says, the house warns of where we've built on top of weak foundations and left others out in the cold. In all that you are working to create and build, consider who you're building it for. At whose expense? Consider the values and principles your life is built on. Will they stand up to the test of time? Sometimes the best thing you can do is just let things fall apart. Instead of working so hard to hold a broken thing together, you have the chance to start over better. Okay, and that's definitely what this is seeming like to me. It's like these two were together. They were on the same vibration. One broke free to take care of past karmic debts that had to be paid. And now they're working their way up to be a better partner, not only with spirit, but with those around them. And the end result in this change is that the brilliance of that decision that may have hurt or rubbed people the wrong way actually turns out to be the best thing that was for them. Okay, so thank you so much, Aries energy. This was your reading for this Taurus season 22-22. Be sure to stay in your divine alignment with your assignments, and do all that you can to support your dreams. Make yourself the priority, and it allows you to see how you can prioritize working with other people better. Okay, because we're on some new shit. Okay, completely new shit. We've been on new shit for a while, but keep the momentum going is basically what I'm trying to say. All right, peace.